This presentation has been prepared to outline the details of the REIL Energy Credit Scheme in conjunction with Ideal Energy to help you prepare and submit your applications correctly and claim your energy credits when installing Ideal equipment. What are energy credits? Energy credits are the energy savings made by a project. Can anyone claim energy credits? No. Energy credits are only relevant to energy suppliers who have signed a voluntary agreement with SCAI. Why can only energy suppliers claim credits? Because only energy suppliers are subject to energy saving targets set in accordance with Regulations 16 and 17 of S1542/2009. Through this scheme, energy credits are created when installers demonstrably affect the decision of the homeowner to install a new, high-efficiency boiler or heat pump, rather than repair an old, inefficient one. They may offer to upgrade their system's controls, power flush the system and install an AD filter, or replace their old copper cylinder with a new ideal stainless steel cylinder, high-efficiency unit. The financial rewards to the installer and homeowner are included in this presentation and on page 2 of the booklet. The energy credits can only be paid to the installer at the time of installation and cannot be claimed at a later time. The frequently asked questions section at the end of this presentation and on pages 14 and 15 of the booklet should answer any questions you may have. Let's get started. To register, complete the retrofit energy forms on pages 5, 6 and 7 of the booklet. You can download a copy from the website www.idealenergy.ie. For the application process, you will need to have the following to hand: RGI details, insurance details, bank details, tax clearance certificates, SCAI registration number. Email these completed forms to ideal@reil.ie and allow 10 days for application approval. The next 3 forms will take a little time to fill in, but only need to be filled out once to register with REIL. Once completed, it contains most of the information required to ensure the prompt payment of claims, so it's well worth it. The first form we have here includes the contractor details. So we have company trading name, full name, address, county, email, telephone number and mobile number. Business details, where you include your VAT number, tax clearance cert number and tax clearance cert expiry date. Nominated contact, contact name, number and email. Bank details, bank name, sort code, account number, IBAN and BIC. Here we have the contractor insured details: name of contractor insured, address of contractor insured, full business description as per the policy. The contractor or insured is covered under their policy to carry out the following works. Please tick all appropriate boxes: gas and boiler installation, heating controls upgrade. Registration numbers: the NSA IAB, RGI, RECI, BEH, SCAI ID, or other. Please include a copy of all the insurance documents: employer's liability insurance, public products liability insurance. This last form is just a checklist to make sure that you have filled in all the details. So you have registration form enclosed, contractor details completed, business details completed, tax clearance cert number and or access number attached, and you just tick the relevant boxes, just making sure that you have actually included all of them. The same goes for the insurance details: your contractor or insurance details completed, employer's liability insurance completed, public products liability insurance completed, and a copy of all insurance certs attached. Registration numbers: have all the applicable registration numbers been provided? Applications or admin details: have all contractor details been enclosed? Quality assurance and disciplinary procedure: have all QADP records been enclosed? Next, print the homeowner waiver form, page 4 of the booklet. Ensure to fill out the form completely. Obtain the 11-digit MPRN number from the homeowner, which can be found in their utility bill. Obtain homeowner signature, installer signature. Advise homeowner of energy credits and clearly note discount applicable on invoice. Now we come to the EEOS Homeowner Mechanical Waiver Form, which is found on page 4 of the booklet. Section A. Here you will find company name, property details, house or apartment, please tick the relevant one, and date of installation. The address and contact number, and the MPRN number, the 11 digits goes here, and the year of the build. Section B. Boiler heat pump installed. Tick. If it's gas, you tick here. A copy of the RGI cert and a photo of any existing heating controls are required. If a heat pump, please tick here and put product, make and model. If a heat pump, you also need a copy of the RECI cert. Power flush and magnet cleanse. Tick here and the make and model included. Section C. Heating controls. If it's an entry-level heating control, tick here. Fully integrated, tick here. Product, make and model, you fill in the details here. And you include before and after photos of the clock and stat and a copy of the client invoice. Over here you see section D. High heat retention cylinder. The serial number is not required for this part. You only need that for Installer Connect. Please select which model was installed, if it's an ideal vented, thermistor or biofoam. Section E, the homeowner waiver. Tick the relevant one here. I have applied for the grant. I waive my right to the grant. There is no grant available for the measures installed. Print the homeowner name here and get the signature here. Date to be filled in here. Section F is for the installer. Print the installer name here, the installer signature goes here, and the date here. Next, log on to Installer Connect on installerconnect.com. Register your boiler warranty within 30 days of installation date. This extends the warranty from 1 year to 7 or 10-year warranty. €20 reward will be credited to your Installer Connect account once you register your boiler warranty. Please see installerconnect.com for items it can be redeemed against. Click Partner Schemes to complete the Energy Credit section. Here we have the page with Partner Schemes. So we select Partner Schemes, and once we're in there we will see all registered boilers through the portal, and we select Carbon Credit, which will be next to the relevant registration. This is here. So we have the boiler registration date, the boiler installation date, boiler type, customer name, customer city, and then we're going to click in here to register to get to the next page. What will come up is the boiler details. Most of them will be pre-populated from the registration of the boiler. The items that are not pre-populated need to be filled in by you. So you can include the installer name, the installer's RGI number, if it's a grant job, if the VER is completed, house type, whether it's a house, apartment, MPRN 11-digit number is to be filled in here again, and the address. There is a drop-down menu here for merchant. If your merchant isn't listed, just select other and put in the location here. In job details, you will see heating control options. So you press the arrow down and select the answer. And if you've installed a cylinder, you click down for additional measures, yes, and fill that in. Tick on I confirm that I have signed customer waiver form for this submission and will return the waiver to the wholesaler. Press submit. On the job details, you have heating control options. If you select entry level, this is what comes up. You have 90% efficiency boiler, drop down to yes, 24-hour 7-day programmer, select yes, room thermostat, select yes, and if you select additional measures yes, you will see cylinder, power flush and magnet clean all come under here. So tick whichever is applicable to the installation and tick I confirm. If you selected fully integrated, you will come up with a few more options here. You've got your 90% efficiency boiler, select yes. Your 24-hour 7-day programmer, select yes. Heating zone 1, select yes. Heating zone 2, select yes. Hot water zone, select yes. Cylinder thermostat, room thermostat, and time control and immersion, select yes also. If you find that you are to say no to any of these, maybe you need to consider if it was an entry-level installation. As with the previous entry level, here are the additional measures for your power flush and magna clean and cylinder, and if any of those relate to your installation, please click yes and select the appropriate measures. How much can the installer redeem? For an ideal boiler with entry-level controls, the installer can redeem €109 for a house or €69 for an apartment. For an ideal boiler with fully integrated controls, the installer can redeem €305 for a house or €194 for an apartment. For an ideal boiler with entry-level controls and an ideal cylinder, the installer can redeem €137 for a house or €86 for an apartment. For an ideal boiler with fully integrated controls, an ideal cylinder and remote access, the installer can redeem €361 for a house or €227 for an apartment. For a group Atlantic ideal air-to-water heat pump with fully integrated control and remote access, the installer can redeem €1,025 for a house or €653 for an apartment. For an ideal boiler with fully integrated controls, an ideal cylinder, power flush and AD filter, the installer can redeem €369 for a house or €234 for the apartment. For the full list, please look in the booklet provided. All rates above are excluding VAT. VAT will be added at applicable rate. Payment structure. There will be a payment run every 2 weeks. Based on the date of your submission, you may be paid 2 weeks or 4 weeks from when we receive and submit your claim. To avoid any delays, please ensure you clearly display the MPRN for the property in the subject bar of the email forwarding the documentation. Frequently asked questions of the scheme. What is required for an ideal boiler with existing controls? A new ideal gas boiler and a copy of existing programmer and room stat. You will need to click entry-level controls on Installer Connect when registering the boiler. By claiming €90 measure, it is clear that the new boiler was fitted with existing controls. What is required for a boiler entry-level claim? An ideal gas boiler, 24-hour 7-day programmer, and a room stat. What is required for a fully integrated controls claim? An ideal gas boiler, 24-hour 7-day programmer, room stat, cylinder stat. Separate heating zone and domestic hot water zone controlled by a motorized valve and stat. 5 TRVs or a third motorized valve controlled by another room thermostat. What do I get paid? Measure payments are outlined in the information booklet. When or how often do I get paid? There will be a payment run every 2 weeks. Based on the date of submission, you may get paid 2 weeks or 4 weeks from when we receive and submit your claim. To avoid any delays, please ensure you clearly display the MPRN for the property in the subject bar of the email forwarding the documentation. Do I have to be SEAI registered? Yes, you must be SEAI registered and currently active on the SEAI database. Please view the links below for further information. What standard must the works be completed to? The works must be completed to the SEAI Better Energy Scheme standards. Can the payment figures change? Yes, the figures can change if SEAI reduces or increases the credits for certain measures. This will then increase or decrease the payment to you. Who is checking the quality of works on the Energy Credit Scheme? Both SEAI and REIL will be carrying out desktop and on-site quality audits. What houses are eligible for the Energy Credit Scheme? Dwellings must be built prior to 2006. They must not have claimed an SEAI grant for the measures previously, and the client must be the homeowner of the property. For heat pump claims, dwellings must be built before 2011. What happens if energy credits have already been claimed on a job? If energy credits have already been claimed and no energy credits are available, the application will be rejected, and disciplinary procedures will be implemented as set out in the REIL terms and conditions for the scheme. Can a contractor check if energy credits are available against a specific MPRN number? Yes. The homeowner can normally confirm if there has been a claim against the MPRN with SEAI. In circumstances where the homeowner is unable to confirm if energy credits have been claimed against the MPRN number, they can email ideal@reil.ie and request confirmation. Please note this is for exceptional purposes and the process will take approximately 2 working days. How do I get registered? Complete and return your copy of the contractor application pack for registration on the scheme to ideal@reil.ie. Who do I contact if I have any questions on the scheme? You can contact REIL by emailing ideal@reil.ie or calling 01 801 0140 if you have any further queries. What do I need to claim credits? The EEOS waiver document outlines exactly what is required to claim credits on each measure. This will require the signed waiver from both the homeowner and contractor, a copy of the RGI cert, details of the product make and model, a before and after copy of the client invoice and any other items as noted on the EEOS waiver as applicable for each measure. What are energy credits? Energy credits are created when an obligated party is involved in the project before the works commence. Ideal Energy have partnered with REIL to ensure that all boilers installed to SEAI standards can avail of the appropriate energy credits. The installer through this scheme must demonstrably affect the decision of the homeowner to make energy savings. For example, the installer should encourage the homeowner to upgrade their old boiler to a high-efficient one and/or upgrade the controls to generate energy savings. The energy savings only become credits if claimed when registering the new boiler installation. Can anyone claim energy credits? No. Energy credits are only relevant to energy suppliers who have signed a voluntary agreement with SEAI. Why can only energy suppliers claim energy credits? Only energy suppliers are subject to energy saving targets set in accordance with Regulations 16 and 17 of S1542/2009. What is the difference between an energy credit and a grant? All grants are issued by the government, in this case the SEAI, to help owners financially and ensure certain standards are achieved. The grant is normally paid directly to the homeowner. The energy credits are issued directly to the installer by the energy suppliers as an additional incentive to encourage the homeowner to complete upgrade works. Does the installer have to pass savings on to the homeowner? Yes. You must clearly state on your quotation invoice the value of the energy credits and deduct from installed cost. Can a homeowner claim an SEAI grant for works carried out in addition to the installer claiming energy credits for the measure? Yes, the homeowner can claim the grant directly of SEAI by applying on the SEAI website through the normal process. They must sign the waiver to ensure that they are not claiming credits elsewhere. Do I have to show the energy credits on my invoice? Yes. The energy credit payment must be present on your invoice and should be deducted before VAT is added. Do all measures installed have to be identified on the invoice? Yes. The measures for which energy credits are being claimed must be stated on the invoice. If the measures are not outlined, the application cannot be processed or paid. Why do I need the MPRN number in the subject bar of email correspondence for the credits? SEAI will only accept an application with an MPRN. Including this in the subject bar of the email will ensure the application is lodged straight away and there are no delays in payment. We have tried to answer most frequently asked questions. We hope that you find this information beneficial and it enables your company to capture credits which may otherwise be lost. Good luck with the new scheme and thank you for using Ideal Heating products. It is greatly appreciated. Any further queries, please email reil@idealenergy.ie. Thank you.